Hello YouTube, I am Nerd, and welcome to the Kingdom of Nerd. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're seeing anything, then welcome in. If it's not, then welcome back. I'm going to continue with Civil War II, and I'm going to go with one of the branch-offs of Sam Wilson, Captain America, number 10. This is one of the tie-ins. If I'm not mistaken, there's... where are my notes? There's 3. There's going to be 3 tie-ins for Sam Wilson. I have much other ones, obviously, but this is the one I'm going to do right now. So, let me read it, we'll talk about it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I read the comic. Story-wise, it's pretty good. It does a very good job at keeping his storyline going while adding the subplot of Civil War II. So, opens up with the media. Well, actually, the first page opens up with a breaking news, like you're looking at the TV. We talked about it in the other comics, about when Thanos attacks and a group of the Avengers go and fight him, and I talked about it in the Free Comic Day, the Free Comic Book Day comic, where Rhodes gets basically punched out of his suit. Thanos kills War Machine. That is the opening thing to Sam Wilson's thing. It's breaking news. Heroes mourn superhero and Marine James Rhodey Rhodes, aka War Machine. So it's confirmed he is dead. And then the next page opens up to basically protesters and people talking about how Sam Wilson, I can't talk today. Sam Wilson should give back the shield to Steve Rogers, even though Steve Rogers is fine with him being Captain America. And then another political view of these guys called the AmeriCops. They're basically huge, overpowered cops that the government is okaying. And they're testing them in suburban areas. And it seems they're pushing the AmeriCops so well because the crime has gone down, but they're arresting people for petty things like jaywalking and loitering. Even though they're in their own yard, people are getting arrested. So people are starting to get aggravated with that. And a lot of this comic, to be honest, is from Sam Wilson's point of view. Like, instead of things actually happening, he's talking the whole time. It kind of just shows little clips of what he's talking about. The majority of this comic is War Machine's funeral, which is fine. A group of them decide that Sam is the best bet to do War Machine's eulogy because Tony's not there, and he's kind of a leader in their eyes for a group of them that's like, it's got Black Panther, Luke Cage, Storm, Nick Fury, and to be honest, a couple people I have no idea who they are. And it doesn't help that it doesn't say their names. I'm just doing a quick scan to see if I can find any of their names, but usually Blade's in the group. So he gives the eulogy, and there's like hundreds and thousands of people at the funeral. And he talks about how when Tony went down with his personal issue when he became a massive alcoholic, Rhodes took up the mantle and never told anyone that he was Iron Man. He gave the illusion that it was still Tony. So he kind of was giving him a lot of props for not taking the spotlight, where Sam has to take the spotlight for Captain America because he doesn't have a suit, like a masked suit that you can't tell who he is. So the eulogy actually takes a while in this comic. It takes like 4, 5, 6 pages, and then it goes back to the main story of the AmeriCops, and it shows them kind of patrolling the streets and these kids up on the building talking about it. And they turn around and they hear someone talking, and it's a character named Rage. Now, I didn't know who Rage was until I looked him up. And he had been in different affiliated groups as heroes, but the thing that would always get him kicked out is the fact that his name is Rage. He couldn't control his anger, so he would get booted out of the groups. I think it's a very good tie-in. It kind of shows his side of things, which is what the point of the tie-ins are anyways. But they did a good job story-wise with keeping his main story and adding Civil War II without overdoing it and making it seem like there's too much content. But I'm very intrigued to see where it goes in the next comic. It didn't really hint at anything for Civil War II, but this AmeriCop thing is getting kind of interesting, where they show the character Rage. I have a feeling he's gonna be a problem. You can just feel it. So I'm intrigued to see where that goes. But I'm gonna leave you with that. Hopefully I didn't give too much away, because I definitely left details out. You go buy it, read it. It's a pretty good story, especially if you're getting Civil War II to follow the story. You got to grab the tie-ins. I learned that the hard way. So, like I said, I'm going to leave you with that. And as always, I am Nerd, and welcome to my kingdom.